Devo pisciare.
Devo pisciare, devo pisciare, devo pisciare, devo pisciare. Stamattina ho cagato, stamattina adesso ho mangiato di roba. Non serve a niente però, avere tutti quelli rossi a destra, tanto il pacco che sei tu è già deciso, quindi cioè, è tutta una cosa psicologica perché in realtà tu sì, no, dico, se non accetti l'offerta è inutile. Serve solo, ha utilità solo se tu ti poi accetti l'offerta, se no è completamente inutile discutere. Cioè. O accetti un cambio. Cosa fa?
Hello, guys. Welcome. Okay, guys. Hello and welcome to this evening's PCM IMA stream. We are focusing on TTT to first. Afterwards, there's also ITT, and we are on to Group B. And it's no, actually, it's Group A. Sorry, I don't know why the no, it's Group B. EMEA gave me wrong information. It's a group usually of Skype and Team Eastern Europe and Luxors, but Skype apparently forfeited, so we are going with three, and there we are starting the first lobby. Uh, it's the first CTT. It's a pretty short one. A lot of up and down. Pretty fast one. And yeah, let's see how this one goes. Uh, there's a lot of chances in this lobby. We have Basto, Didiamore, Ghosty, Benyong, Naut, and Apies. And I don't know, but we will see that in a while. It's also interesting who plays with which team because obviously the A team is better than the B team and the C team is the worst time wise, but not managing wise. They all have their own strat. And as a player, you gotta know them. So we are waiting for the first race to start while there need to be bets on which team's pars. And if I would need to bet, I would bet on Luxers and NL here for the final. But there's nothing to be sure. We will see. So we have up to second first going with the B team. So it's up to versus Buster as I have put this information that Buster is the B team for Luxor. And yeah, Team Skype, it's AI, and we have Now. On which team is Now today? Can you tell me? Yeah, this is obvious, and Now is on the A team. So it's Now versus Toasty and Benyoung versus Ilya Morde. Nice. We have Skype, AI, and NL, all three teams kicking off first. And then we have Luxus teams. I don't know if it's all three of Luxus, we will see. Benya was going. Benya was with the CP and he's using the punch up this first hill. Which is I don't know if it's the usual decision. Let's see which rider Ghost uses with 80. He's going with his 82 TT from the front, the classical move. Let's see. Benyang, one rider is a bit of escaping there. I don't know if that was planned by him. Now it is going. The interesting will be the time checks, where we can see which team is better than the other. There we have Ghosty and Didia on the road. While Ghosty is pretty good so far, with no gaps. Hello, George. Yes. Now we have the Team Eastern Europe team starting. I would guess they are all three at the back, like the last three teams to start. Let's see if they tried it. It's Van Skern, Orca, and who's the third guy to play for them? Mulder. Okay. So yes, George, are you there?
Hello.
Hello, George. Yeah, we are on EMEA's stream, and we see
Hmm.
is passing the Inter one as the first one with the B team, 19 minutes and 33 seconds. Let's see what that means compared to the other ones. I would,
Just give me a few minutes to catch up to the groups and stuff.
yeah, no worries. I will keep on commenting. Then Team Skype C smashes the AI Skype smashes Team NLB, but Team NLA smashes the AI. As expected, to be honest. 50 seconds though between the two teams. I don't know if that is something good or something bad. I don't really have comparable times. I played this TTT, I think 2 times or something like that, 2, 3 times. Yeah. Team LLC is better than Team NLB. I think something is going wrong there, but Luxers. Ghosty is 26 seconds ahead of Team NL. And now we have Didier More. His comparison is probably, yeah, it's 18 seconds to the other C team so far. But Basso already lost 2 riders, and now he needs to finish with the 4 he's going with. But he overtakes Team NLA even. So far, we have pretty good a start for the Luxers. Let's see. Eastern Europe A though is ahead of NLA. Maybe we are seeing a surprise here. Let's see what Von Scaring is doing. I mean, it's only 3 teams and 2 are passing. And if Luxers perform like this, they're already on a pretty good one. So
Hmm.
basically Eastern Europe versus NL. Yeah, what are your bets on this group, George? Who passes? Which two to the final?
Ooh, I mean, the Luxor's lineup is pretty much OP, isn't it?
I
But
mean, yeah.
the whole Basso, no, sorry, the whole Eastern Europe team was pretty much trained by Basso, so they clearly do have the skill set as well to
But
do well.
we also have Naut and Ben Young, no? I mean, I don't
Hmm.
know if they try harded. We also have, by the way, Team NLB with 1 minute behind Team NLA, and now Team NLC is finishing. But the important thing is the comparisons between teams. But Ghosty comes and 20 seconds ahead of Team NLA. Smashes them on this CT. Now Didia needs to beat Ben Young. Like always, the comparisons between the different teams. Let's see, Legnesund is dying,
Ooh,
but he's ahead. Basso coming, and Basso is also ahead, but 2 seconds behind Ben Young.
yeah,
No
I think it's
one.
clear who wins this, but the fight here is for the
Yeah,
second
I
place.
would guess so. And now we see Mulder, and this is interesting. We have Mulder behind Team NL plus A.
11 seconds down so far.
Yeah, 11 seconds. Now we need to see how the others do because Team NL plus B underperformed.
That
Team
is
NL plus
correct.
B is far behind. So let's see. This is the CT, but he's dying and he's finishing behind 10 seconds. But Orca,
Oh,
I think Orca saves it. It's 1 minute.
yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely,
yeah.
absolutely.
Orca saves it, and therefore it's first Luxers, second Team Eastern Europe, and third NL plus.
By quite a margin as well, I would say, between the three of them.
Yeah, but in the end it's points for the stages.
Mm-hmm.
So we have 10 points for Luxus, 6 for Team Eastern Europe, and for NL Plus, uh, we have for NL Plus we have B. I think I'm not quite sure about the point scale right now. Yes. So yeah,
From what
let's
I
see.
know, they need to switch around for the next rounds, don't they?
No, there's no need to switch. You can stay with whatever team you want. We also have, by the way, a result of the other group, and I will just quickly read it while we are at it. We have Village, but PCM UK is there and performed. Uh, it seems like it's UK first, uh, Farmer team second, and Village third, but I'm not sure. I would need a count for that. But that seems to be the result of the other semi. Yeah, now we're waiting on the second lobby, but I think the interesting thing in this lobby will be if it's NL or Eastern Europe passing. Don't you think so?
Pretty much. Well, yeah, in semifinal A, it's been pretty close between all of them, really, except Portugal. Portugal really was off the pace there.
Yeah. By the way, George, you will need to do commentary alone in ITT because I will be playing.
Oh,
Uh,
all right.
yeah. We are seeing the second TTT. It's a longer one, 56.5 kilometers, flat one. Yeah. What are your bets? NL or Eastern Europe? Give me a second.
I mean, this parcours is sort of similar to the previous one, roughly.
Yeah, but it's
Um,
longer. It's a longer one.
hmm It is
So
longer, literally twice the size, twice the length, I would say. Um, but given what we saw, um, like for example, we did see some splits, I believe, from Damore.
yes,
Um, whereas the Eastern Europe squads were looking pretty solid together. So
yeah.
I would say clearly Luxors will be front, and then it should be Eastern Europe slightly ahead.
I think it's NL in this one. It's a longer one. I think you can't. I don't know if Eastern Europe tryhard it.
It's a
Uh,
semifinal. I'm sure all of them did.
yeah, but I mean, Appius seems like he didn't, to be honest, because yeah, 1 minute 30 down
Hmm.
in the first one. But yeah, I guess we will just wait and see how this one goes. Also, it's pretty interesting that Skype for faded, to be honest.
Did they?
Yeah, Skype for faded. Skype should have played in this group. Should have been four-man group.
Oh, right. Yeah, I see. I see. Yeah, that sucks. Couldn't we have any replacements?
Hmm?
Couldn't
Not
we
that
have a?
not that spontaneous because they just said it 5 minutes after game would have been
Oh,
perfect.
come on.
But yeah,
Yeah, that's sad.
for ITT there will be replacements.
Nice.
But for TTT wasn't possible, which makes it a bit Mickey Mouse in this group. And also, to be honest, me being Luxors, I can tell that Luxors tried them too much because we were pretty feared about Skype, to be honest. Because I
hmm
mean, Skype is pretty good, and of course we wanted to beat them, but yeah, it seems like uh, we have an easy time this time. But yeah, it's two TTTs left. Maybe we won't. Let's see. I mean, we can still lose it, and we have the first rider kicking off, and it's Ghosty immediately. Yeah, let's see. We have two interchecks now, which will be interesting to see who's ahead there. Of course, comparison of the different teams. Yeah. Do we have the same people on the teams in there? Can you show? Is it again now on 18? I know for Luxus it's the same one, but seems like it. Yes, seems like we have the same people on the same teams. I mean, it would be pretty cool for Team Eastern Europe to get in the final, to be honest.
Yeah, that would be nice, especially without Basa.
Yeah,
And
would be pretty cool to
on
them.
one side, it's sad that Skype forfeited, but on the other side, it's cool that it's pretty much a 1v1 here. But I mean, you never know. Somehow,
I
Luxors could
wouldn't.
bottle this, but
I
yeah.
mean, I wouldn't. Yeah, it's a 1v1 between the other two. Yeah, you mean. I thought you put Luxus in, but I don't think the others are good enough for Luxus. I mean, can always happen that you have bad strats and just thought they are good,
hmm
but it's Ghosty and Basto, like the last two TTT World Champions. let's see. Ghosty is already on 5 riders, so allowed to lose one more. Uh, yeah, already after like 10 kilometers, I think. Going pretty fast.
I mean, they're pretty much useless, aren't they? The last two.
Probably.
You wouldn't want them to relay in the front for more than a second, and you just basically use them to
Yeah,
um, eat some wind from the other riders.
yeah, true. I mean, that is smart.
Hmm. I was thinking though for a strategy before I lost my Wi-Fi, which is just back by the way. I was thinking that you should take the four best time trialists and the two worst, so that they can drop as soon as possible, so that they do not take a single turn in the front, slowing you down.
I don't think that's good, to be honest, because you need them to save the wind. The
Yeah,
TTT.
exactly.
But yeah, we have Ghosty first inter time, 25 minutes and 41 seconds. Let's see. Now this is the direct competitor of Ghosty. Let's see his time compared. 21 seconds.
That's actually all right, I would say.
Yeah. It's I mean, it's reachable. If your strat is different, it's definitely possible. Now we have Fun Scaring. He's on C team, so it's not that
Hmm.
important. Also, Orca on B team. We don't have any comparison for those ones so far. And now we have the first C team comparison. Let's see. Didier More going. And he's
Okay,
behind. He's actually behind Eastern Europe. Apius is ahead of Eastern Europe. And now we are waiting for Basso. And also the C team of
that is
NL.
a good time by Apies there,
Yeah,
almost half a minute ahead of guys from Europe.
it feels like it. But let's see Basso. Basso is also behind Apius.
That
Interesting.
is, that is
But
interesting.
what is happening to Team Eastern Europe A?
Hmm.
They are
And also, you know what? I believe Netherlands could even take the stage.
so far they are doing it. I think it depends, of course, on the C team, but it's also the best C team, and he's far ahead.
Hmm.
Let's see if they are dying or if they can keep it. But so far they are beating Luxers.
Your prediction is coming alive, I would say, for the Dutchies in the long TTTs.
It seems so. Also, if they win it and Luxers get second, we have an interesting situation here.
Hmm. And you can't really say that it's over because the last TTT is an entirely different
The last
route.
TTT is a uphill TTT.
Exactly.
I
Which,
mean, 80
gi-
kilometers is the whole
yeah.
endurance TTT. You need to micromanage there good.
Hmm. Of
Now
course,
we
it's
have,
something that does suit Ghosty and Basso,
I think
but you never know.
at the second inter time we will see if Netherlands just had a strat which is faster than the first one or if they actually have a better strat. So now it is coming. He was 21 seconds behind and now he's only 4 seconds.
Ooh,
This is really close. This is really
this is
close.
great stuff by Team NL Plus.
Yeah, so far for sure. Fun Scaring is coming with C team and he's down to 4 riders actually for the last 15 kilometers. He was 1 minute 8 down before, now it's 120. Could have been worse, I guess, and now we have Orca.
I think Luxor's A was going a bit slower this time around.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But now we need to see comparison of Didier More to Team Eastern Europe. See why he's getting catched by Apius also. And
Apies
he
is
is
flying.
7 seconds behind, and Apius is 10 seconds just. Apius, I think, tryharded this one, but not the first one. So far, an L is going good, but it of course also depends on Basso and on Ben Yong time.
Yep.
Mulder in the meanwhile is choking, and
Ooh.
Basso is 5 seconds behind only.
It's surprising that Eastern Europe is still ahead of Luxor C.
Yeah, they're 7 seconds ahead, but I mean, their A team is fucking it. Eastern Europe is basically out of this one.
Yep.
But we will see Ben Yong now because currently it's 1 second only between Luxors and it's
Go
30,
on, Team
30,
NL.
30.
Go on, Team NL. This is amazing. We could have a big surprise here.
Yeah, so I mean, the finish time is the important one. Let's see if they overpace, but so far an L is leading. And we see
Exactly. Perhaps Luxor could be saving up some energy for this really, really hard climb.
we have Ghosty reaching the finish now with 1509, and we see Naut. Naut with 4 riders. He was 4 seconds behind just before. Let's see if he can beat Scosi.
Looks well.
3 seconds.
Okay,
Three
that's good.
seconds.
That's good. That's really good by Bayern.
It was Naut, but yes.
Oh, I wasn't sure.
I
All
mean,
right.
Eastern Europe is pretty much out of the fight for this one. But
Oh,
let's
and they're
see.
splitting as well. Oh, it's over.
Yeah, 145 behind.
Now it's saying that it's the first try. Clearly not.
Team Eastern Europe, and now we have Didier Mora coming.
This is
He's
pivotal.
he's fast on this one.
That's a good finish though.
139. Let's see. Let's see. Apius is coming. Apius is important now.
Oh,
He's
well done.
oh.
Well done.
Apius is 123 behind. He choked, I think, because Basho is going fast now, and Basho is just 4 seconds.
Oh, okay. Oh
Basho
my
takes
god.
1 minute 20. Basho takes 1 minute 20 on Apius.
Basso nearly won the whole stage with the B team, and
Yeah.
he's hungry in the chat as well.
I mean,
Wow, what a comeback.
uh, now we need Benyoung to do 130 on Diamoro, which means 9 seconds off to go. See, let's see.
It's not gonna happen.
He finishes behind Diamoro even, which means Luxus win it, but Team NL is second.
Mm-hmm.
So we have Luxus, no, not Luxus, NL Plus and Eastern Europe on the same points ahead of the last stage. So whoever does better passes. While we are waiting on the riders to finish and also on the next TTT, I will give our viewers a quick informations. After TTT, we have the ITT semifinals of team, and after that one, we have podiums of yesterday, which means Team Scratch and Team Sprint, the podiums. So yeah, if you are planning to watch, stay tuned and in here.
A small update in Group A. There was a really close fight between PCM UK and Village du Martes.
But it seems
I'm
like
not even sure yet who is
I think
ahead.
Village won it with like 2 seconds or something like that.
Yeah, I would say so because of Snake's performance over Riverside.
Yes.
But that's still a great performance by Ibra on the top there. Obviously, we have La Farmer team in third place and Portugal in fourth.
Yeah.
But it's really close on the top between those two. That was the case as well for the first stage as well.
Yeah. So we have Luxers and winning 2 but NL, and Eastern Europe will be a close fight for this one. A really close fight. Luxers passed already to final,
Yep.
and they also already won the group. But
Mm-hmm.
NL and Eastern Europe will have a close call on the last one.
Now, what happens if they finish at the same time?
I guess it's placement, but I'm not sure. Or the
Yeah,
other ones.
previous round, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe like that.
So that would be NL plus. Oh, they're both second place. Nice one. I guess then it would come down to the time differences. Right, so we have a really, really tough course now. It's an 80-kilometer uphill dash from Talagasto to Alto del Colorado. This is one of the hardest team controls I've ever seen, if I'm honest. There's just so little rest after
Yeah.
the first climb, and then it's unfold flat and uphill again. This
Yes.
we should expect to see some very different strategies here, like
Yeah,
people going slower, people
you
going faster.
could go slow in the climb and fast in the flat, or other way around.
Hmm.
Uh,
Or just faster on the first one and slower on the second climb, or
yeah,
vice
exactly.
versa.
There can be different tactics, so inter times will be really interesting to see.
Yeah, the intermediate sprint, the intermediate checks will not be the most accurate as far as who is going best in the stage. However, I do expect some big gaps at the end of this one.
Yeah. That is true.
sulla lastra c'è scritto di fare entro 72 ore il TAC. E allora insomma meno male che queste dottoresse qua che hanno trovato dell'ASA, che mi mandano gli infermieri a casa, che sono proprio bravi, mi hanno trovato a Vimercate loro la TAC, che c'è un programma DAMA che si chiama, che sono per quelli che hanno dei problemi, sono un pochino più veloci da fare, e quindi gliel'hanno prenotata per lunedì. Però dici, sta bene adesso, anzi sta meglio che i giorni
Wait a
scorsi,
minute.
e niente, bisogna andare a fare sta
I
cosa.
just realized my team, Jens Voigt, was supposed to be in Group A.
But they forfeited, yes.
Why?
Because they said they don't have players.
I'm a player.
Yeah, then tell it to your team then.
Oops. Oh my god. I'm the worst player, team player of the game. Oops. Ah well. Right. Loading into the final stage.
Yes, we're loading into the final stage, and we are also waiting on the other group to approach the final stage. Yeah, it seems like Martyrs, Village to Martyrs, and PCM UK will pass, I think. But of course, we need to wait a result of the last one.
Mm-hmm.
And now we are watching our group. We have Luxus, I think, starting first. Let's see. It's which Luxor is it? It
Press
is
F5 a minute, thank you.
Ghosty.
Again. So Ghosty is team A,
Yeah,
which
Ghosty
is
is team
I
A.
think it's not the lead team on this stage, is it? This is gonna be team B that is gonna be the first.
Nah, team A should be better. The difference is just like team A has all TT riders, team B misses the 82 TT, and team C misses the 82 TT and the 78 TT. So
Oh,
it's basically A is best, B is second best, C is worst,
right, okay.
time wise.
I'm surprised then that Ghosty is the first one given um the weaker the team, the more the skill.
I think it's actually the different because which is also why we decided like that. Basso said he can play good with the B team and Didier with the C team, and
Oh.
Ghosty manages the A team because the faster you are, the more you need to watch out to not kill your weaker links. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like you have 82 TT, 78 TT, and then you have some guys with 73 TT, which you need to save to the finish. While I think Didier Mora has only 73 TT riders basically.
Yeah.
So DDR is slow, but I think easier to manage. But I didn't play a lot. I just played this one sometimes with A team. I can say I beat Basso once, but then he smashed me afterwards. So yeah, I also beat Ghosty once. I don't know why I'm not in the squad. I'm the captain. I should have put myself in. No, it's okay. Okay, we have same stuff again.
Oh no.
Emir is a snitch. I even said that they smashed me afterwards, and it's good that I didn't play. Ah, Ghosty. Thank you, Ghosty. Yes. Okay, we move on to the first climb. Didier is better. Yes, GG Didier. But I beat Didier in ITT and some. I play all of them.
We're approaching the first intermediate check slowly, which is only halfway through this climb.
Yeah, it's interesting. Let's see how they are trying to do their first runs. Ghosty is pacing with the 78 now, and he didn't kill any rider yet. But yeah, let's see. I'm also interested if they're keeping all 6 riders for the flat to have more people to give slipstream
Yeah, exactly.
and recover bars, or if
Mm-hmm.
they just say fuck it and go first that the weakest one already dies.
I mean, on one
Ghosty is
side, yeah,
31, 38. Let's
let's see
see.
how now it comes.
Yes. Now this the direct competitor, and he's on the same time.
Ooh,
Literally on
nice
the same
one.
time.
We have a fight on our hands.
Maybe. I mean, P already passed,
Yeah,
but
but
let's
it's
see.
good to be close.
Basso's a minute behind Ghosty, and Apius is a contender of Basso. Let's see the difference between them. Oh,
Wow.
Apius ahead of Basso. I
But
mean,
don't be
it's a
shocked
it's
because
it,
this is what
it
we said earlier about the different strategies.
yeah, it's 60 kilometers to go. I think here we can really just talk in the finish because you can
Yeah.
pace so more so different. We have the next B team, by the way, which is I don't know what they're doing,
They're
which basically
doing the
means
negative splits, aren't they?
already, by the way, that Luxus and LL are in the final. Why A team of Eastern Europe is getting catched by C team of Luxus, or is it the other way around? I mean, if Didia just catches Mulder, it's a bit interesting. But yeah, he's catching him. What the fuck?
I'm not sure what Damor is saying in the chat. However, as far as the strategy goes, I don't believe that it's worth going harder on this climb and then slower in the last one. Because if you go slower in the first one and harder at the second one, that means that in that flat between them, you'll potentially have one or two even extra riders
Yeah,
to
to save
use.
bars. I also think that could be better. But Ghosty
Hmm.
killed one for sure, I think. Can you switch to Ghosty, please? Yeah, Naut also killed one. They are both on 5. They are both on 5 and Basso is also on 5. So it seems like at least to kill one guy is the strategy because Abies is now also reduced to 5.
That is potentially what Eastern Europe is trying to do, but I don't think it will pay off. I really
I
don't
mean,
think.
they are 2.5 minutes behind with literally every team, at least.
Yeah, it's not
I
gonna pay off.
it's they
They do have six, but I'm really doubtful about sacrificing that time for just one week rider at the end of the day.
it's not like Ghosty Basso and other NL guys and Luxor guys will just stop.
Hmm.
I mean, they may have a different strategy, but they won't just stop. So I'm pretty sure that in the end it won't pay off.
The good thing on this bridge, this long bridge, is that it's technically a downhill, so there will be an increased amount of energy recovery, which is good for
I mean,
them.
it's minus 0.3%, but yeah,
Yeah, but
theoretically.
it's still downhill classified. Yeah, not that it matters much. Slowly approaching the second intermediate, which will be a better indication as far as recovery goes, just before starting the next climb. But yeah, for the time being, we have um, so it's Team NL ahead at the minute by near half a minute, even 29 seconds. So let's see if that gap closes or increases during this false flash. And may I go back? Can you? Yeah, there you go. Okay, so Ghosty did make a small gap to Team NL of Note. Then Basso is consistently around a minute behind Ghosty, which makes sense. It's a flat, it's a downhill. There's not much gap to get.
Ghosty gained
Mm-hmm.
on NL, and now we
Yeah.
need to see Apius. What did he do? He is lose 1 minute on Basso.
Oh, that's a big one. But
That means
surely he didn't just stop. There must be a reason for that.
I mean, Basso may have a different tactic in the flat though.
Mm-hmm. It seems like APS went 59.
I mean, that may pay off.
I would say so, but from recent experience, I don't think that works anymore. But yeah, who knows? It's a really tricky TTT. Eastern Europe is barely competing in this one. Then again,
I mean,
oh,
Team Eastern Europe C catch Team NLC.
yeah. It's more of a fact that Team C of NL is just super slow in this one.
Let's see if NL overpaced or if it's just debate right now.
I mean, Team NL pretty much paced the same as Luxors. So it's more of the case that Eastern Europe underpaced and they're just trying to
I
catch
mean,
up now.
currently we have a 1 minute gap between Team NL plus A and Team Eastern Europe A, 6 seconds gap between the B teams, and 30 seconds gap in favor of Eastern Europe with the C team. So it's like 30 seconds splitting them right now. So yeah. In the
A
meantime,
small update.
Luxors are going pretty clear on this one. In the meantime,
Seems like it. They're still with 5 for Ghosty. But just as quick update on Group A, we have UK and Village du Martes on the same points, 16.
yes,
And La Farmer team is on 6 points in third place. So La Farmer team are out, whatever they do. It's PCM UK and Village qualifying due to the points, and Portugal in last place. So the only battle here is for bragging rights for whoever finishes first, and also who is going to be the first reserve in this
we do
case.
see the next inter time, and now it is 4 seconds ahead of Ghosty actually. Now it is 4 seconds ahead of Ghosty.
That is
Now,
an interesting switch on the flat, basically.
yeah, now we will see Basso, who is
Oh,
115.
so now it is flying in this part,
Let's
as
see
the
if it
gap is
pays
very
off. I mean,
consistent between Ghost and
it's
Basso.
20 seconds uphill still. Now we have the C team of Eastern Europe. Let's see their time, and the important is the time compared to NL. They are three. Arpius is only half a minute behind Basso now, and now we have the B team here. And he's ahead.
Okay,
44
yeah,
seconds.
Eastern Europe is accelerating, and so is Team NO
But also, Eastern Europe is currently accelerating pretty good.
rapidly.
They have 44 seconds on NL right now. They need to beat NL to get into the final. Basically
Hmm.
like that. Now let's see the time gap of 18 compared. We have Mulder just 34
Oh,
seconds off. So that
they
means
are coming.
they
Finn,
are
Team
they,
Eastern Europe is coming.
they are currently ahead. It depends on Benyong time. And Benyong
Oh
is
my god.
a
Oh
minute
my
behind.
god, Bengyong.
They are like 1 minute. NL needs to gain 1 minute 20 with all teams to pass still.
I did not expect this, if I'm honest
Neither
with
did
you.
I, especially not after the first time splits.
I mean, they are getting in the hardest part of the route
Stage
now.
probably. Yeah, probably. But this will be really interesting. Currently,
Hmm.
Eastern Europe is ahead.
I
Lol.
noticed that
Basically, 8-man GG there.
that's a training ride from them.
Let's see. This is so interesting. It really is. They're losing 34 seconds on the A team, but gained 44 on the B team and nearly a minute on the C team. So far. Let's see if they die. It's 5 kilometers left for Ghosty.
You can be assured that all of these players, maybe except Luxors, are with 170 plus BPM, full of stress, full of worry whether they can make it here into a team world championship final.
Let's see Ghosty getting to the finish line. I
10Ks
think
to go.
he's just
Wait,
losing his last rider, but he can finish before the
oh yeah,
next.
absolutely. How long is
But
left? Oh, 2.3Ks to go. Okay.
yeah, now we are staying, I guess, on the finish to
Look
see.
how steep that is.
But what is Ghosty losing another rider there? No, no,
Mm,
no, 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 I don't think so.
ooh.
Maybe. Yeah.
Oh no.
No, okay, he's accelerating again, I guess.
It does get easier at the end there. So that's the hardest part done. No problems for Ghosty then. Let's see what his time is.
Two,
Two
five.
hours and 5 minutes, 56 seconds.
Yeah, let's see now. It's a interesting one. If
This is
now
where we can finally compare the strategies. This is where we can see which one was faster.
and also it's important. Oh, 1 minute 10.
Oh,
But now
that's big.
Now it is important versus the Eastern Europe team.
Exactly.
Barso is ahead of
Oh
Naut
my god.
actually. Uh,
So a clean sweep by Luxors, which is not a surprise really, but the important thing here is to
exactly.
see who qualifies at the end.
Yeah, exactly. We don't watch Laxers right now. We don't watch Laxers. But we need to watch Arpius finishing now, and then we need to see the times of the other ones.
Okay,
Arpius
that,
actually went
that's a
far.
decent time. That's a
Let's see
really good
Orca.
time by APS.
And
Only 20 seconds down on Basso.
we need the Orca comparison to Appius.
Mm-hmm. There was quite a big gap between them, if I'm honest. So I believe APS will be in front, but by how much?
Oh, yeah,
Wow.
it's 140. I think this means
Yeah, but don't forget Benyong.
I mean Van Skering is coming
Oh,
to
that's big.
finish.
That's big. That is a
7
big
minutes.
loss.
We have Benyang.
What is going on
Benyang went
here?
really fast. Benyang is flying up this one. His strategy was completely different, but he's flying up this one.
Hold on.
But he
Oh no, he
loses
loses him,
Rider.
but let's see.
Oh, I
Oh
mean,
my. Yeah, I know it's true.
and now we need to see Didier Morde. I mean,
It
Laxus
doesn't
already.
matter. NL is through. Team NL
Yeah,
actually
Team
takes
NL is
second
through,
spot
and
quite
Laxus is through.
clearly here.
Laxus already. Yeah. Laxus first also in this one, though.
This was a really interesting stage, wasn't it, Finn? We thought that Team NL is fine. Then Team Eastern thought that made it seem like they're about to steal this from them, and then they
Yeah,
just died again.
for sure.
That was a great finale of this semifinal too.
Yes, for sure.
Obviously, we already know the winners in semifinal one, with PCM UK and Village qualifying.
Yeah, so it's PCM UK, Village, P Laxers, and Team NL Plus in the final.
That is correct. And Matt, can we have a stream of the other group?
I will be out of the voice chat now because I'm playing ITT in a bit.
Okay. All the best, Finn.
Yeah.
And we have the results of semifinal A. Similarly to the previous stage, we have Ibra taking the victory, and Healings and Riverside did decent enough in order to. Let me just check. Oh, it's really close actually between the second and third teams. However, Ibra's gap to Leo Finland reached enough for PCM UK to take the victory and grab the first place of semifinal A, and with it, bragging rights into the final. Then clearly we have Village de Martes for second place and qualifying through the final as well. And as usual, we have La Farmer. Actually, it seems like, let me just check. No, so La Farmer still takes third, like the previous two stages. However, Portugal did put up a fight in this stage, and they were pretty close to La Farmer, only 13 seconds behind them. Yeah, the final result of semi-final A is PCM UK, Village de Martes, La Farmer team, and Portugal. Semi-final B is, as we saw, P Luxors, Team NL Plus, and Team Eastern Europe failing to qualify. That's it for the Team Time trial. We'll see you in the final for that. However, we'll be back in half an hour or so, I believe, for the individual time trial in team event. And there we'll again have 3 stages in each semifinal, where we will see 4 teams, depending on some replacements in each semifinal, fight it off for the 2 spots in the final. That is all from now, and I'll speak to you soon. Ciao.